You know when you're ready,
tip to tip.
Yep. Okay, so let's make sure you're open. Okay, you're open, and with this hand go tip to tip, little finger to thumb, and open up. And with this hand do the same, tip to tip, and open up. Okay, so let's ask her body what oil she needs for whatever physical issue we'll pick up. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. Right allergy, left allergy, metabolic, yeast, virus, heart, blood, hemoglobin, T1, T4, T3, adrenals, chemicals, lack of lubrication, gut and pus, ovary, uterus, large intestine, small intestine, sigmoid, colon, pancreas, mammary. So she has staph strep. So fight me. Yeah, don't let me push down. So I've got one little finger, so I can go this way and touch her this way. So fight me, don't let me push your arm down, okay? So I've got one little finger and I'm still pushing. So when that shows a weakness, that means she has staph strep here. So what oil do you suggest for staph strep?
You'd have to look.
Okay, so we can come back to that. And sinuses, eyes, and check brain, salt, crown, cerebellum. So the next step is what oil does she need for her cerebellum? So that's the part of the brain that if you had a straight line, it'll come right through the eyes. So from here to here, there's a straight line. Mm-hmm. So the cerebellum is the computer to the brain.
Right.
So do you get tired? Yeah. So there's a lot of mental tiredness here. And sometimes the brain doesn't function. It's the battery to the brain. It doesn't have all that zvavoom. So the pulse of the brain is a 15. Let's see what she's functioning at. 1 to 5, 5 to 10, 5, 6, 7. I don't even know how she functions. She's a 7 out of a 15, which is less than 50%. So she's just that Easter bunny, that Duracell Easter bunny that just keeps going and going, even if she's exhausted. That needs to be fixed. So do you have an oil for the brain?
There's a couple that have brain power.
And
okay.
lemon myrtle.
Oh, right.
Lemon myrtle's neurology. That's kind of crazy. And staph is thieves.
And
I just looked at thieves for the other stuff.
So if I wanted to check an oil or the book with the oils, do you have that book?
So I just looked here in the app, and for staph infections and stuff, it says thieves.
Okay, so where here do I have? Yeah, let's do it easier so that we can. I can just test them.
These are all of the oils, American and Canadian.
Okay, so which one did she say? Thieves?
Thyme, thieves, and mountain savory. We have all of them.
Okay, so we're going to check here. Mountain savory,
Mm-hmm.
and that's for
Staph infection.
for staph. Okay, so all I'm going to say is mountain savory. I don't even need to touch it because this is just energy and thought. So I want you to think of mountain savory. Is this going to work? Let's show you. Think of mountain savory. Come on, do it again. Okay, so she's still weak. Think of mountain savory. No,
Thieves.
That's not going to work. Think of thieves. Yes. See, can you feel it? Because I've got 3 fingers down. So she needs thieves. Now, I know very little about oils. I would go one step further and say, how many drops does she need per day of the thieves? And for how long does she need to take it to heal her staph? So how many drops of the thieves? So 5 drops per day. For how long? 1 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15. So it's 12 weeks. So everything is usually 3 months, 3 months. 5 drops for 3 months. So with staph, my question to you is, have you been vaccinated?
Yes.
Have you had the mumps?
No.
Have you had any teeth issues or gum issues at all?
Yes.
That's all connected to staph. And it's also connected to sinuses, ear, nose, and throat infections as a child. Have you had any of that?
I have an autoimmune disease that's all saliva gland, eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that autoimmune disease, I would say, is not an autoimmune disease. What it is staph strep. Because the medical system has to have a name for everything.
Used to get strep.
So what I would do is give her the 5 drops of the thieves consistently for 12 weeks. And then what we could do intermittently is every month I'll check you and see how much better she is. So let me see what you're functioning at. So she's functioning at a 2 out of 10. So she's got 20% of, how do I say this? Let's say great saliva glands, 80% infected. Does that make sense? I don't even know how you function. Do your eyes get affected as well? Do you ever get, you know, pussy eyes and stuff like that?
They used to plug them so that I could actually make tears. I don't make tears.
Oh, so she's totally plugged up. So wouldn't that be nice if she had tears? She said, I don't make tears. That's so cute. Okay.
Only when I cry.
Only when I cry. Okay. So you understand that? Five drops for 12 weeks. And you're functioning at 20%. So we'd like to know at the end of a month how much better she's doing, 2 months, and then at the end of 3 months. All right, so let's keep going. I'm going to find out what she needs for her brain. And it's, yeah, functioning at 7 out of 15, which is less than 50%. I'm sorry, what did you suggest for the brain?
Brain power or lemon myrtle?
Lemon myrtle.
Okay. Does she need brain power for the cerebellum? Oh, yes. Does she need lemon myrtle? Oh, yes, she needs both. So how much brain power does she need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops. And lemon myrtle, how many does she need? She needs 3. Does that make sense? Okay, 5 drops and 3 drops of the lemon myrtles. 5 of the brain power.
Okay.
And again, for how long? 1 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 12. Yeah, so 12 weeks. It takes the body time to heal. So do that, and then it'd be interesting to see how much better she's functioning at. Now, if you take your glasses off, I want you to tell me, when you look at her, what do you see?
Puffy eyes.
Puffy eyes. Is there anything else you see?
Dark circles under her.
She has dark circles. I want you to pay attention to that.
Okay.
Because I'm sure that this is connected to this. Does that make sense? And the puffiness is just a little bit of inflammation.
But it also looks like the eyes look a little bit red, just a tiny bit.
Is that maybe from being tired?
I was just going to say it's probably because we've been here for 13 hours.
Yeah, she's been here for
Maybe.
13 hours. Exactly. Okay, now your hands are cold.
They're always cold.
So we want to find out why her hands are cold. So I'm going to ask her body, why are her hands cold? Keep your strength, please. Right allergy, left allergy, metabolic, yeast, virus, heart, blood, hemoglobin, T1, T4, T3, adrenals, chemicals. It's chemical and metal poisoning. So with chemical and metal poisoning, what do you suggest that she takes for oils?
The Juva Cleanse, Juva Flex, Juva Cleanse.
Juva Cleanse.
Okay.
Okay, so with the Juva Cleanse, will that work for her? No.
Lemon myrtle.
Lemon myrtle? No.
Frankincense?
Frankincense? Yep. She wants frankincense. So let me see how many drops. I breathe it. I just, as well as apply it. I really like the smell of it.
I drank it.
So, oh, you drink it as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So just as many drops, like 3 or 4?
Yep, I put it in tea.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops of frankincense is what you need for this.
Okay.
Consistently. And you're going to say to your husband, honey bunch, after a week, are my hands getting warmer? What about after a month, after 2 months? Maybe with your coworker, she can feel you as well, because you're cool.
Oh, I'm always cool.
Now, if you look at her hands, and you may not be able to see,
They're kind of dark.
but
They're blue.
Yeah, they're kind of dark. blue.
they're like, do you see the difference
Yeah.
in mine and hers?
Yeah.
This is chemical. That means there's not enough blood flow. There's not enough blood flow. So here's my question to her. Where have you lived, and where have you lived in an area where there was chemicals or metals, such as a power plant or farming or a coal mine.
We lived in Trail for a couple of years, but that can we go?
Okay, and anywhere else?
I've lived everywhere in BC. Kamloops, Cache Creek, Red
Well,
Sherbet,
so what's in Kamloops? That's
The pulp mill.
the pulp mill, and what's in Cache Creek?
Probably the same area.
Pulp mill?
Yeah. same
Okay,
as Kamloops.
so the body can only take so much. Now, we can abuse our bodies till the ends of the earth, and we're still living, right? So that should clean that all up. So give her 3 months to do this. I won't test her anymore, and I'll tell you why. We've already found 3 areas. I don't want to overwhelm her.
Mhm.
I don't want to overwhelm her.
See, the other thing too is you haven't gone completely chemical free in your house yet, have you? Look at that
Okay,
smile.
so thank you. Thank you. That